Hello everybody, I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have
Caroline Jones. Hi.
Caroline. It's your first time here on Country Music News International, so can you please introduce yourself just a little bit more to our readers and listeners?
Absolutely. My name is Caroline Jones. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist, and a music producer. And I'm about to come out with my debut country album, which I co-produced with Rick Wake, who has produced Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston and Celine Dion. And I wrote all the songs on the album, and I co-produced it and played all the instruments except bass and drums on the album. And so the single, Tough Guys, has been out for a couple months. It's just gone to terrestrial radio. We've had a really warm reception to it so far. It's top 20 on the highway, and we're excited.
That sounds awesome. So, how did you find your way to country music?
Well, I actually grew up in the Northeast, and my dad played classic rock and classic R&B, and I discovered country music not till I was 17 years old. And when I was 17, I went down to Nashville at the exhortation of my manager at the time, who said, you should check out Nashville because there's a lot of country sensibility in your songwriting. And so I went down to Nashville, and I went to a show at the Bluebird Cafe, and it was really transformative for me to see these songwriters and these artists with just their guitars and their stories presented in a really honest and raw and authentic way. And that really changed my life, and I really kind of found a home and a home base in country music, and especially that singer-songwriter tradition.
So, what does in your life change since you're in the spotlight?
Well, I've really dreamed about sharing and expressing my music on a bigger stage and a bigger platform for my whole life. So hopefully that will never stop. Hopefully it'll just be an organic growth throughout my whole career and my whole life. I really intend to be doing this for the rest of my life. So I don't think about the spotlight as much as I think about growing as an artist and deepening and enriching my craft.
So when our listeners and readers likes to come in touch with you, what's the best way?
Well, the best way right now is through social media and through my shows. So I'm going to be starting to play shows, and we have some exciting opening acts that we're going to be announcing here. And hopefully I'll get to meet them in person, and they'll get to come see a show. But until then, my socials are at Caroline Jones. My website is carolinejones.com. And we're going to be releasing new songs from the album as teasers over the next couple months, so everyone should stay tuned.
Wonderful. So folks, you know what to do if you like to come in touch with her. Or you stay here on Country Music News International, where we quicker with the news than the artists. Have a great one.